Okay, but before we do oversampling, let's do one more thing here. That is, let's see what happens if we use all the variables that are available. Okay, so now I'm going to again do the same thing like before. I think default is all yes, so we'll leave it like that. All right, fatalities, I should change that to the no. Okay, and we will use the rest of them. Then surface condition is rejected, so that's good, right? So now we have all the variables. Now let's look at the network, and we'll change the input standardization to range. Okay, let's change the profit and loss to misclassification. So now, okay, so let's look at the results. And now you see misclassification rate is close to 0. Okay, validate has a little bit of misclassification, and test data set also has 0 misclassification rate. So if you are after misclassification rate, this is really very good. All right. Let's look at the actual classification. So here, in train, all the zeros have been predicted as 0, all the 1s predicted as 1, all the 2s predicted as 2. So that's pretty good. And in the validate, we have 0, 1, some of the 2s, just a very small number of 2s are predicted as 1, and validate is also very good. Now, we don't have the classification matrix for test, right? Yeah, you have to run a code and do it. So you have to do a SAS code. Yeah. So this is the code that we need, and we have to look for, okay, so code editor, okay. So what is the variables? Okay, let's we need the names. Let's go back here. Test. Okay. We have from into. Okay, from max. Yeah. Well, that should be F, I guess. And I. So code. Okay, so a test, so F max severity IR, and into max severity IR. Okay, so now save and exit, run that, and let's see what happens. Okay, so here it is. So the frequency is right there, 0, 0 is 41, 46, 42. So this is misclassification rate is what? 0, right? Because see, these are the misclassifications. Along the diagonal, those are good classifications. So off diagonal they have 0, so misclassification rate is 0.